Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 6 of Akagami no Shirayuki-hime. And this episode, of course, is mainly focused on, the brother from like the last time in the last episode I said, his Prince Izana has arrived. That is Zen's older brother, the first prince. Zen is the second prince. He is the first prince, the oldest. And obviously the next in line to be king. To which we still have yet to see their parents, which is kind of a weird thing. You think they would wonder why Shirayuki is there, kind of thing. Besides, there was Haruka and everything. But pretty much, like, it's kind of confusing. I'm not too sure how to describe, Izana. Is he bad? Is he good? I'm not too sure yet. He seems kind of like a dick. Zen doesn't really, obviously you can see that Zen doesn't really like his brother. Like, there's a lot of tension and stuff between them, and looks like he's always like, he seems just like a dick. That's what I get from my point of view. Like when he said that, he's got to punish the guys at the fort, and I'm like, dude, it's not even their fault. I mean, I guess it kind of was, but like, they should have been ready for that kind of thing, even though it was the bandits, but they got to be punished, or that means, Zen's gonna be punished. And it's just like, man, jeez, come on. I'm not too sure like who I would side with. I would obviously side with Zen because he's a nice guy, but sometimes you can't always be nice when it become, when you're a leader, kind of thing. But still, he just seems like a dick. That's what I'm getting off so far. Also, like, I'm not too sure if he is just, wants to get Shirayuki out of there. He doesn't trust her, kind of like, how Haruka was before. Maybe there's that kind of dilemma going on. Or if he just, I don't know, there may be other things. Maybe he's trying to figure out, like, what is she doing? Is she trying to seduce Zen? Is she trying to do something else? Like, why is she doing this? Like, he even asks her, kind of thing, and she doesn't have an answer for why she's there and everything. And it's like, you do have an answer. Just tell him, that you're there because of you're an herbalist. You want to leave the country and everything to go to a new country and see some new stuff. But instead, she can't give an answer, and he even says, if it's this, then it just means that Zen's a good-for-nothing prince. And it's just like, dang, poor Shirayuki getting put into this kind of situation. And one thing I did love is that moment when the curtains being thrown in the air, and him, I thought they were kissing for a moment. I was like, oh my gosh, but they don't end up kissing. But it was still like, I'll come for you. And I was just like, oh, I love whenever those kind of moments happen. It's awesome. Another big thing in this episode was, of course, Raj, the prince, the one that tried to make her, part of his concubine. Is that how you say it? I don't know. One of his, many wives, I guess you would say. Remember in the beginning? Yeah, that's pretty much him. He's back. He's been invited by Izana, and it's pretty much because Izana's trying to make him like take her away, kind of thing. And even Shirayuki sees that, and it's like, okay, what the heck, a lot of in this episode was with like Shirayuki not knowing what to do. There's also that moment when Raj is like, oh, he's scared because obviously they have the secret, and he's pretty much telling he tells Izana that Zen thinks of her as his fiance, that they're pretty much fiance. And I just cracked up at that part. I was like, Zen's face is just like, what the hell? What is wrong with you? And I loved it. It was funny. That part was funny. Like, it's pretty much just like literally this episode was Izana. We get to see him and see what he's trying to do. I'm not too sure yet if he's trying to kick her out, or maybe just being a good brother. I don't think it's like that. Maybe like I was thinking maybe he's being a good brother and he's trying to see if, make them realize their feelings for each other. But I don't think it's that, to be honest. I'm thinking he wants to get her out. He doesn't trust her and all this kind of stuff. And I don't know. So far, I just don't like him at all, pretty much. And yeah, at the end of the episode, we do see Shirayuki trying to, talk to Zen at the end. Of course, he's gone. But that is probably going to be the next episode, the confrontation between them, talking about everything going on. And probably see Izana's true, like, what he's planning, what does he want, kind of thing, later on in the next episode. And I honestly cannot wait for that episode, for my answers to be, my questions to be answered. I don't know why I keep saying answers to be answered, but questions to be answered. And, of course, like, I've been thinking for a while, obviously it's called Shirayuki-hime, and in the ending, she's got to become, the princess, right? I would think. I don't know. I'm thinking that's gonna happen, and sooner or later they're gonna come together pretty soon. This might be the deciding factor. We are at the halfway point. Maybe Shirayuki and Zen's gonna get together. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But of course, come on. We all know it's gonna happen sooner or later. I just want it to happen now, though. They're so cute. All those moments that they have together are always just like so awesome, so cute. Like that's pretty much like one of the big draws that draws me in every time for this. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And yep, can't wait till the next episode, guys. See ya.